Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able...
Big chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Poulsen. This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri gets good distance on it. Now it's Poulsen. Madueke. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hoisted in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, they could break here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Goulet. Neymar. He's in a great position here. Cafu has crossed into the middle. Madueke. So we're still where we started right now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Osimhen. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McTominay concedes a free kick for that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Madueke gets into some space. Drives it in. Cannavaro is there to clear. Upamecano. And here's Osimhen. And it's made its way to him. Yildiz with the cross. For Lukaku. And it's McTominay. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And this is Lukaku. Lukaku! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Parma have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! They want to be quick to recover this. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cafu. Lookman. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a look and place it forward.
Parma truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Gravenberch. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gravenberch is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Takes a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Bebeto. Bebeto! And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Parma certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cannavaro. Cafu. Cannavaro. And it's Rodri. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is the... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped it.
Shoots! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Lukaku. That is good alertness. Osimhen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Tries to play it through. And the shot! He scores! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Lukaku. And there's the shot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And oh, what has happened here? Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Parma.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Palmer! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Poulsen. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Osimhen is onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Henderson out to the right. Osimhen has created one goal already. Spread neatly. Oh, nice touch. Dunk wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. In with the challenge. And it's Rice. Vardiol stood his ground strongly. He's on it, can he get away? Look at and the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Rice. No outsmarting him this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen. Oh, played through for the wide man.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Yildiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pobega. Rice. Gabriel. For Poulsen. Now it's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Neymar. Tomori cuts it out. Rice. Gabriel. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's looking to catch him up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vardiol. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Poulsen. Now it's Yildiz. Now that shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Vardiol. And it's Rice. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Poulsen. Pobiga! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Deftly away. Neymar. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Parma have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're off again.
Parma definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
The pass has gone astray. And it's made its way to him. Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. De Gea is there to clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Park Ji-sung. Played out wide.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, cracking ball. Neymar. Shot, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the...
Big header! It's hit the upright. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Poulsen clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tomori. Now, can they get him away? And the ball is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nuno Mendes. Palmer do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Passing is crisp and sharp. It looks a good ball through. He's away! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Turns and goes back. And here's Messi. Eze. Now it's David. That has been slung wide. David. Mendes was in no mood for any of that. Park Ji-sung. And here's Messi. It's Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot's on here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Osimhen. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's well spotted. Pobega. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Osimhen's cross. Khan claims it without any fuss. Can he spark a counter here? Crunching tackle. Jordan Henderson. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Martinelli. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, this is a great position. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Martinelli.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pobega. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Indonesia are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Park Ji-sung.
And he's picked out the run. And it's Azar.
Number 11.
Cleared without complication. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And we come to you now with a
Your reflections then, Jim. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And it's Joelinton. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Thuram. Played up towards the front line. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a good foot in there. Thuram. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Palmer with the corner, there first. Palmer given another corner. Palmer have their second corner now. And can he finish it? Decent enough try. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. And it's Nedved. Messi. Rice goes on a charge down the left. And here's Thuram. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Still goalless. Upamecano. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to
Thuram! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rice. And it's Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good running, strong and the shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Joelinton. He is just caressing the ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Girassi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Picked out brilliantly. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rice. Now it's Thuram. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Nedved. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Portugal score first!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Neatly clipped into space. Linton is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Rafael Leao. Well, that has not gone well. Rooney. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Linton. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Parma really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is lovely. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira makes the interception. Shot could be on, and he's on the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's really well cleared. Parma have the chance to go the other way. Linton. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Rafael Leao did well to stay calm there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's an imaginative pass. And he shoots! Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's cut it out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Parma are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Lookman. Cross to the back post.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rafael Leao wins the duel this time. Lookman plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. He slings it in. Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. It's Rooney! It's their second corner of the game. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 27. Número 8. Rooney. Número 9.
Joelinton.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ibrahimovic. Número 77.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cruyff. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pass somewhat off target. Portugal looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great run on the overlap here. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. He's played it back. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. Portugal finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Messi. Messi, this looks promising. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
Decent shot! And it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Palmer cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what are your thoughts on today? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
He's got tall. Goal! Manchester United! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Palmer finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yildiz, that's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal has it in a wide position. Ball driven towards the far post. Vardiol clears it away. Osimhen running with the ball, and he's found a way past. Osimhen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity.
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palmer with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chooses to go, and the shot! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Poulsen is on his own. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Poulsen. Yildiz. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Osimhen. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Osimhen. That has not gone well. Yamal picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Rice calmly anticipates. Pobega. Poulsen. Poulsen. Poulsen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Poulsen. Now it's Rice. DiMarco. Scholes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. DiMarco. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Pobega. There he goes, motoring forward. Can he get on the end of this? Pinged towards the front line. DiMarco. He's had it taken off him. Rafael Leao given the lift of his goal. Rice. Looking for a runner. Yildiz. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting. Oh, that's disappointing. And the ball's come loose here. And here's Yildiz. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen. Bullish header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Threads one in. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by DiMarco. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Cambio di giocatori.
Manchester United get the second half started.
Parma are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Quick look, then plays it in. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Osimhen. Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! This time, surely! Danger averted for now.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through.
Guardiola.
And it's Rice. Now it's Osimhen. DiMarco has a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Edmilson. Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal, looking for the run. Can he get it through? DiMarco. Rice does well to get it back. He's gone direct here. Osimhen is firing after that one. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's managed to get free. Neymar swings it. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's in a great position here. It's played through for him. Just the goalkeeper. There's the shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 14, numero 8, numero 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's in space and looking for options. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Joe Linton. Thuram. Yamal. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar. Crosses it in. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eder Militao carries the ball down the right. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? It's Lewandowski! Oh, should have put that away. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 3 coming up. Yamal with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Point-blank header! Gabriel can get it clear. Looking to play him in. Played in by Robertson. All hands on deck for this one. Yamal plays it short. The ball has bounced loose now. He slings a mighty effort! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
David. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we...
He rises! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that was vital. Girassi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good ball! And he's gone backwards. Linton! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Vieira is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Mbappe is onto this. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola gets into a good position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Greenwood. He's shifting through the gears here. Greenwood plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, that's nice. Greenwood will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Poulsen. Now this could be a chance. Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now it's Olise. And here's Mbappe. It's a promising position. And he line chance! Gabriel gets good distance on it. Osimhen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the keeper's got it again. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's made its way to him. Palmer still without a single shot on target. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Pobega. Now it's Osimhen. Rice. Greenwood tries making a foray down the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Greenwood. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Poulsen looks to get on the end of this. Rice. And here's Osimhen. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Greenwood. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Greenwood.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Beckham. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. He's in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Hullet. And he's on his way! And he was quick to react. Poulsen is herring after that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Poulsen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's away!
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
That's been drilled forward. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Poulsen. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Elects to cross. That's a decent clearance. Olise, he's on it, can he get away? Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Quick look, then plays it in. Good take. Olise! Denied by an instinctive save.
Olise is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pobega with the clearance. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Greenwood. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Osimhen! And Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
El dorsal 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 9, cambio de jugadores.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Eze. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Palmer claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. No way through. Lookman. Time and again they are repelled. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's played through for him, but he's cut it out.
Parma really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. 4 extra minutes added on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal.